Hello, Miracle Leaguers. I'm sorry that you don't get to play this fall, but we're going to see you all in the spring. But we've got some exciting things for you this fall online. And the first thing that we're going to do, and you see Fenway Park right here. They're still playing in Fenway Park. There are no fans there, but they're playing, and you guys are going to be playing too. And I'm going to be announcing in the spring. And I want to read for you the most famous baseball poem ever made. It's called Casey at the Bat. It's an old poem, so there are some old words. But let me start. Casey at the Bat. The outlook wasn't brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day. The score stood 4-2 with one inning yet to play. And then when Comey died at first and Burroughs did the same, a pall-like silence fell upon the patrons of the game. Those are the fans. They're very depressed. A straggling few got up to go in deep despair. The rest clung to the hope which springs eternal in the human breast. They thought, if only Casey could get a whack at that, we'd put even money now with Casey at the bat. Well, Flynn preceded Casey, as did Jimmy Blake, and the former was a hoodoo and the later was a cake. So upon the stricken multitude, grim melancholy sad, for there seemed to be little chance of Casey getting at the bat. But Flynn hit a single, to the wonderment of it all, and Blake, the much despised, tore the cover off the ball. And when the dust had settled and they saw what had occurred, there was Jimmy safe at second and Flynn was hugging third. Then from 5,000 throats there was a yesty yell. It rumbled through the valley, it rattled through the dell, it pounded on the mountain and recoiled on the flat. For Casey, mighty Casey, was advancing to the bat. There was ease in Casey's manner as he stepped into the plate. There was pride in Casey's bearing and a smile on Casey's face. And when responding to the cheers, he lightly doffed his cap. No stranger in the crowd could doubt that Casey was at the bat. 10,000 eyes were on him as he rubbed his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded when he wiped off his shirt. Then when the riding pitcher ground the ball into his hip, defiance flashed in Casey's eyes. A sneer curled Casey's lips. And now the leather-covered sphere came hurtling through the air, and Casey stood a-watching it in mighty hotly grounded there. Close by the sturdy baseman, the ball unheeded sped. That ain't my style, Casey said. Strike one, the umpire said. Well, from the trenches back with people, there was a muffled roar like the beating of the storm waves and a stern on distant shore. Kill him, kill the umpire, shouted some on the stand. And it's likely they would have killed him had not Casey raised his hand. With a smile of Christian charity, great Casey's visage shone. He stilled the rising himself. He bade the game go on. He signaled to the pitcher, and once more the dun sphere flew. But Casey still ignored it, and the umpire said, strike two! Fraud, cried the maddened thousands, echoed fraud. But one scornful look from Casey in the audience was odd. They saw his face and stern and cold. They saw his muscles strain, and they knew that Casey wouldn't let that ball go by again. The sneer had fled from Casey's lips. His teeth were clenched in hate. He pounds the cruel violence, his bat upon the plate. And now the pitcher holds the ball. And now he lets it go. And now the air is shattered by the force of Casey's blow. Oh, somewhere in this favored land, the sun is shining bright. The band is playing somewhere, and somewhere hearts are light. And somewhere men are laughing and little children shout. But there is no joy in Mudville. Miney Casey has struck out. Well, we all strike out and we all come back and hit the ball again. And we hope to see you all in the spring and have a wonderful fall. And we will be sending you things every week to see. Thank you.